government has whipped its senators into dropping their push for a referendum. The senators have instead been directed to convince their governor compatriots to toe the party line. This as the Code Coalition remains adamant, vowing to continue with the quest to boost county allocation funds from 15 to 40%.
After a 3-hour closed-door meeting at the Deputy President's official residence, the Jubilee senators emerged with a change of tune to the referendum push they had initiated. This after the executive read them the Riot Act, reprimanding proponents of the referendum.
We no longer support the referendum.
We did not require any referenda to move that allocation to the current over 32%. We do not need any referendum to move it to 40%. It was our commitment.
But across town at the Orange Party headquarters, ODM affirmed its resolve to push for a referendum, saying the Senate's powers and the county budgetary allocation required bolstering.
Tungependa kuwa na referendum ili Wakenya wote waamue ya kwamba 40% ya fedha ya Kenya katika bajeti itaenda katika kaunti zote za Kenya.
And if you are giving 190 billion, it cannot be 34% of 1.6. Katiba ya majimbo ilivunjwa kwa sababu haya. Kwanza serikali ya kitaifa ilikataa kupeana pesa kwa serikali ya majimbo. Baadaye wakasema ati majimbo haiwezi kufanya kazi.
But as if pulling the rug under ODM's feet, Deputy President William Ruto convened the senators' meeting to craft modalities of bypassing a referendum but still addressing the Senate's grievances. As such, the state pledged to show up the county budgets to 40%, though progressively. This up from the 32.5% already devolved.
What we began as a genuine and extremely non-partisan approach to deal with issues of devolution was hijacked by one of the political coalitions. So we cannot, and that's why I said the Senate system was hacked into.
The decisions we made today were not for our interest, but for the best interest of the counties whose protection is given to us, and we have a responsibility to ensure that they are in safe hands.
The senators claim the referendum push was hijacked and has been highly politicized, risking to polarize the country. In abandoning the push, the senators' new assignment is to convince its governors to drop the call.
At the moment, we have decided to concentrate on the issue of devolution.
Consultations, discussions will be done at that level because even the governors are not politically neutral.
The Senate is a house of very senior and capable Kenyans, and I think the senators here will engage their colleagues so that we can better serve the nation.
The government has undertaken to craft a scientific method to be employed in disbursement of county funds from next year. This as the Senate and the National Assembly work out truce modalities in their power games that is undermining county legislation.
Sharing of revenue next year will be informed by a much more scientific mechanism that we have agreed that Senate will undertake to unbundle and cost the various functions so that the allocations will not be on the basis of guesswork.
Having pulled out of the referendum push, Jubilee senators' new brief is to keep their counterparts, the governors and CORD, in check to forestall a referendum. This as the government commits itself to the devolution spirit. Samogina KTN at the Deputy President's residence, Nairobi.